Namaskaram, dear friends, J Masters and J Co-Creators. My name is Lechumanan. I belong to the Pyramid Meditation Society of Malaysia. The main objective of this society is to teach meditation, promote vegetarianism, and talk on pyramid energy and pyramid power. Dear friends, today I'm going to speak on meditation. What is meditation? Meditation is the cessation of all thoughts. You must go into a thoughtless state. That is meditation. In Patanjali's words, how he defined meditation, he defined as Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha. Yoga is meditation. So meditation means to stop all thoughts from coming in. Cessation of all thoughts. Go to a thoughtless state, and that is meditation. And the marga is this meditation. And the path, the model we are teaching is called Anapanasati meditation. Ana means inhaling, Apana means exhaling. Sati means to observe these two, the inhaling and outgoing. When you observe, it's called Sati. So Anapanasati. This method we learn from Lord Buddha. I'll speak on another day about Lord Buddha and his life history. But today we'll talk about Anapanasati, which in Pali language, during the days of Lord Buddha, they spoke Pali language, not Sanskrit. So, Ana means inhaling, Apana means exhaling, Sati is to observe. So, how do we do this meditation? First, we have to sit in a proper asana, take a nice chair, or you can sit in, if you can sit in Padmasana, if you are a yoga student, you can sit in Padmasana, otherwise, you can sit in Sukhasana. You can sit on a comfortable chair, your sofa, or you can take the support of the wall as a back initially. For beginners, we recommend that you have some guided music, play some guided music, some very nice music in the YouTube, meditation music, so many. You can also log on to our PMC channel. We have a lot of our Pitama Patriji's flute meditation musics. You can download them and use them. So the method here is close your eyes, close your mouth, clasp your fingers like this, put on your thighs, cross your feet, the left over the right or the right over the left, whichever way. Then you decide to sit how long you would like to sit. But basically what we advise, if you're a 10 years old child, sit for 10 minutes. If you're 20 years old, sit for 20 minutes. If you're 30 years old, sit for 30 minutes. If you're 60 years old, so minimum you have to sit for 1 hour. So this is the condition. So when you start the meditation, make your room rather dark and put some fragrances, some very soothing fragrance, and also the guided music should be soothing to your ears, which there are a lot of musics. So you just choose which music you like, you play it. So what you do, you close your eyes, close your mouth, clasp your fingers like this, and cross your legs. Okay? Then decide on the duration of your meditation. Let's say if you are doing for half an hour, so stay put. During the half an hour meditation, under no circumstances you should open your mouth and eyes. Because we get a lot of energy during the meditation. I'll tell you on the 3 laws later. So you have to observe your breath, the ingoing and outgoing breath. But your mind will wander as a beginners. In fact, old time also, initially the mind will wander. The nature of the mind is to wander. So our duty here is to bring this monkey mind to one place. Focus on it, on the mind. So when you're with the breath, the mind rather becomes empty. That's the reason we are asking you to observe the breath. When your mind wanders, runs away somewhere, bring it back. Make a sankalpa. Make a thought, a firm decision. No, I'm going to meditate today. I've been thinking of the other subjects too many times. Put it to rest, the other thoughts. Tell the thoughts, I will think of you later. Let me meditate. So you make a sankalpa and just observe the ingoing and outgoing breath. And this you have to do for the minimum time of your age. I told you, if you are a 40 years old man, do minimum 40 minutes. That's the minimum requirement here. Make the room dark. Okay, and this meditation you can do anytime you like. Any place you like. Not necessarily you must wake up at Brahma Muhurta to do this meditation. If you can wake up at 6 a.m., you can still do until 7, 6 to 7. Or before going to bed. But be regular. For the beginners, I'm advising you to be regular. If you are daily doing from, let's say, evening 6 to 7 before your meals, so stick to that time. And early morning, if you are doing from 5 to 6, stick to the time. Make it regular. And you should be persistent. You have to maintain the regularity. Then you will see the results. Your mind will go to a very calm state. The new management gurus, spiritual gurus are advising and giving meditation as a tool for distressing, to come out of depression. And here the greatest benefit in this meditation is curing of all diseases. Although this is not the main goal of the PSSM movement to cure people from diseases, but this is a luring fact. We lure people by telling them you can cure your diseases, which is what the people in PSSM are doing. People who have come with sinus problem, which I am an example, your gastric problem, people with cancer also cure themselves, and mostly back pain problem. They have cured their eyes, those eye cataracts. They have removed the eye cataracts through meditation. So all these are the great benefits in meditation. You have to do it. So let me tell you what happens in meditation. When you are with your breath, see, we have 3 laws in the science of meditation. The first law says, when you are with your breath, your mind rather becomes empty. The mind is full of rubbish, all the trash we have been accumulating through years from childhood till now. So it's full of trash. First we have to clear all this rubbish from the mind. So when you're with your breath, the mind rather becomes empty. That's the first law in the science of meditation. So the second law in the science of meditation says, when the mind becomes empty, there is a lot of cosmic energy everywhere, in your house, in your room, out of the house. So all this cosmic energy, which we call Vishvasakti, enters your body through the Brahmarandra. We have a Brahmarandra here. So by and by, when your mind becomes empty, there is space there. It is porous. So the mind, the energy enters the body through the Brahmarandra. That is the second law in the science of meditation. The third law in the science of meditation says, when all this energy is pervading, is flooding into your body in abundance. By birth, we already have a third eye, which is dormant there. So as I told you many times, it's our birthright to activate it. It's there from birth, dormant, our third eye. So In the third law in the science of meditation, when there's a flooding, rushing in of this cosmic energy, this third eye rather activated. How does it happen? As I told you, we are closing the eyes, closing the mouth, clasping our fingers, crossing your legs. So you have built a circuit, a closed circuit. So the energy has no way to escape. escape. And in meditation, you will build a small aura around you, a protection. So this energy will not dissipate anywhere. That's the reason we said don't open the mouth. When you open the mouth, when you talk, 80% of our energy is going back exhausted through the mouth. 10% will go out through your fingers, the energy. Another 10% through the legs. So that's the reason we ask you to cross the feet, touch each other, clasp your fingers, close your eyes, and close your mouth. Just observe your breath. You can try it now. I'm just sharing this today because our lockdown period has been extended until 12th May. It may go on until the end of the month. So why don't we utilize this lockdown period, lot of rest period, watching too many movies and always on the WhatsApp, make it something worthwhile. Learn something new. And this is a very great necessity for us. All our masters like Yogananda Paramahamsa, Swami Rama, Sri Yukteswar, our own master, Pitama Brahman Shishwas Patriji, who is promoting this very strongly throughout the world, this meditation. There are great benefits. That's why he's going all out, tirelessly traveling everywhere to teach this meditation. And we now, through this, I thought, through this video presentation, I would like to share these lessons through video to all of you. So brothers and sisters, take this a good opportunity to learn this meditation. You will see the greater benefits of meditation. Our yogis, Vemanna, Annamaya, all these have done this. In fact, they have given, like Vemanna said, Mukkulonu gali muktiki mari dari. He said like that. It means how, what a strong statement. Mukkulonu gali muktiki mari dari. Then same like Annamaya Garu said, ఊపిరిలో దేవుడు ఉన్నాడు యోగేంద్రులకు, ఊపిరిలో దేవుడు ఉన్నాడు యోగేంద్రులకు. So what great statements our great saints have passed on to us. Why don't we try this? What they've mentioned is just not, we are taking things for granted, as if people are telling us for information's sake. No, it's not for information. For us to practice, to put in acharana, to put in practice. So that's the basis of all these teachings. Not just we hear, same thing like Bhagavad Gita also, we hear, we just put the book aside. No, whatever is there, as far as possible, we try to practice it. And we have ample time. We have 24 hours, brothers and sisters. We have 24 hours. I'm just asking you, imploring you to dedicate 1 hour of it to please your soul, which is inside you. Please talk to the soul. It's waiting. Yogananda says, the God is in us. He's waiting for your time. You give interview to time for all other activities, but you're not giving a single hour to chat with the God within. That's the words of Yogananda Paramahamsa. Why don't you spend some time, contemplate, go within, chat to yourself, in fact, for yourself, just chat, close eyes and talk to yourself. Monologue. Do a monologue with yourself and see the difference. Then you can slowly build your intuitive power. Somebody will be talking to you. In fact, your own self, when you are in meditation, you are linked to the higher self, which the higher self is still in you, and they will give you all the information. So brothers and sisters, I don't want to take much time on the first lesson. I'll come back with more lessons on the benefits. I'll also share something on pyramid power later. Pyramid energy and pyramid power. I think for today, this is the introduction to the Anapanasati meditation. Please do it. Very simple, very, very easy. Just follow your simple breath. And don't think of any deities during this meditation. Don't recite any mantra, because the definition of this mantra is yoga chitta vritti nirodha. That means you have to make your mind empty. If you are reciting a mantra while you are doing meditation, then again you are engaging your mind. Here is that you should not engage the mind. You have to free the mind from any thoughts. And the moment you are reciting mantra, that could be nama japa mantra. That's a different story. And then also you don't focus on any deity. The deities will come naturally into your meditation. Your Ishta Devata will come. If you are a long meditator, it is an automatic, natural process. It will happen naturally to you. You don't need to beg any god to come into you. It will happen naturally. So with this I end, brothers and sisters. Thank you for listening. Jai Sai Ram.